For sure, a journey.
And so far, a journey for these players. I don't know why I'm doing the Toph thing, where I'm just like, that's right, Bobby. And it's been a journey for these two players as well through this break.
I'll be Bobby. That's fine.
I'm gonna go. You get paid to have the philosophical musings.
Oh, man. Again, shout out to the artist. Whoever made that transition for ichigoCon.
Beautiful.
Super smooth.
Beautiful. I like a lot of the artsy stuff that's been happening here at this convention for sure. Yeah, I'm liking it. And actually, you know, I was mentioning Tweak earlier, but no Steve. We're actually just getting the Tweak showdown. Diddy versus Sephiroth. Okay.
Yeah, here's a character that really had a lot of high hopes coming into the game.
I'm talking about Sephiroth?
Sephiroth.
Yeah, for sure. Jeez, I mean, he's I think the biggest example of, like, I don't know if I can qualify a character as good or bad sometimes because he's so situational. There are some matchups where Sephiroth is amazing, and there are some matchups where he is just, you're throwing by picking him. And I think that this is one of those matchups where I don't want to say it's throwing by picking him, but it can be very, very tough for Sephiroth because Diddy is very maneuverable, very low to the ground, and has an item to play with if he has it in hand, which so far, Random has done a really good job of controlling that banana.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, like, with having such a big hitbox and the ability to really space out your opponent, it's going to be on the Diddy player in this matchup to maneuver around that. And, like, really utilize the monkey flip, the double jumps, the barrels, like, using all the tools at his disposal, especially, like, platform cancels to get around it.
Yeah, the burst movement is going to be super important for, like, controlling the pace of the game, for lack of a better term, right? Because if you're just trying to, you know, dash in and out and use your normals to get any pressure going on Sephiroth, that's how he gets you, right? That's how he shuts you down. But Diddy has a lot of burst movement like that, right? Where now you're going to be the one in the driver's seat. You get to control the pace of the game, and that is exactly what our boy PBrittle has been doing.
Yeah, opting for a monkey flip, getting the kicks, pushing Sephiroth off stage. And really, it's like, okay, we've seen, like, Sephiroth put PBrittle, like, on the ledge, but he's not getting much for it. Like, Diddy is just so, he has such great movement, like you were mentioning. He's so evasive when it comes to these ledge situations.
I mean, that's definitely one of the reasons Diddy is as high on the tier list for most people as he is, right? Just so hard to lock down, and especially coming off the ledge, which is one of the most important things to cover in this game, given how difficult edge guarding can be, and especially for a character like Sephiroth, who has, like, very precise, not too many lingering hitboxes, right? You got to get it done on that ledge trapping, and an up air, one of those lingering hitboxes, will be able to get that first stock done. But man, the way that PBrittle's been moving, definitely still in control of the game.
Yeah, PBrittle is in fact, like, using those burst options like you had mentioned, but Random has been doing a great job of actually taking the banana out of PBrittle's kit.
And not only that, like, not just keeping the banana away, but also, like, keeping both an offensive and a defensive pressure up, right? It hasn't just been running away and holding the banana, like, throwing out some moves, actually making it difficult for PBrittle to get that banana back into play. Like, I love the way that Random has been taking a lot of the options out of the equation for PBrittle, and I think what it's going to come down to in this match is just adapting to that burst movement.
Okay, we're going to see those flares come in. Is able to evade them, but big hits.
Yeah, I love that call out right there. We've seen that up B onto the platform a couple of times already, and there's definitely plenty of ending lag to punish, and Random really bringing this one back. Flair's not able to catch the roll on afterwards, but again, avoiding that banana on the ground and keeping control of things. That armor on the down smash coming in clutch. One more poke. Can you get it done? We're going to have to go back to the ledge trap, and PBrittle is back on stage indeed, but both players barely hanging on.
Yeah, Barrel's just a little bit too good at recovering and really able to maneuver around Random. But we're seeing Random be on the hunt, banana in hand, trying to utilize his traps with a back air.
Speaking of back airs, somehow Diddy actually able to get that extension right there. Great movement here from PBrittle. That's a lot of damage, 62%. Get the Flex Seal guy in here. What the heck?
Yeah, great style points from PBrittle as well. Anytime you see, like, a reset with banana,
you know it's about to be bad.
Yeah. Prepare the clips. Here it comes.
Get that Control X ready. And 99% already. Like, PBrittle is on last stock. And look, if Diddy goes off stage, like, it's not easy to edge guard with Sephiroth all the time, but it is certainly possible. Octo Slash, a really big commitment, though. Somehow Sephiroth's still hanging on. Light character, but down smash is not that strong.
Yeah, kind of want to. I don't know. Maybe, is it just me? Do I want to see more Octo Slashes? I feel like Octo Slash might be the answer.
Especially for an edge guard, right? Like,
yeah.
if you see a Diddy going above the stage, right, that can put him in a terrible position.
Ooh,
Patience.
Okay.
Oh, the barrel!
Not the barrel's being controlled after he got hit.
You gotta watch out. We've seen that high Diddy recovery with the barrel a couple of times from PBrittle already, and we actually saw like an adaptation from PBrittle to say, okay, I'm gonna be doing that a few less times, right? We saw lower recoveries later on in that game one, opting for, you know, there was like the double jump above the ledge, kind of looked like the barrels would come out again, but decided against it. But in that final moment, knowing that those barrels could just take the stock, hey, you want to hit me out of it, that's on you, bud, but you better be ready for the consequences.
Yeah. Did Random just get random?
Just got totally random.
Did he just get random?
Out of nowhere.
Oh, man.
Great catch right there from PBrittle. Again, it's one of those things where maybe he was just looking to connect the barrels in the first place. Maybe it just was happenstance that he got hit out of it. But either way, high recovery definitely worked out.
Very, very true. I mean, if it's what gets you the dub, it does not matter if you got hit. It doesn't matter how close it was. You got the dub in game one. Moves you on to game two.
That's what we look for at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yep. And I'm curious to see, like, okay, we did see a Steve pick for Random at the start.
In the hand warmer.
In the hand warmer. Like, that might be what you might. Okay, Corrin.
Okay. Another big sword.
I respect it because your hitboxes cover a lot more space in your aerials. You don't have to be as precise whenever you're, like, trying to apply pressure.
I think you do... have to be a little bit more mindful of the way that PBrittle is going to be using the banana if you're Random in this case, right? Because Corrin can struggle to deal with that at times. Although, again, like
Random has
gameplay-wise,
done a great job of actually taking control of that banana, though.
Exactly, yeah, and I think that that's one of the reasons why the Corrin seems nice. Because, like you were mentioning, lingering hitboxes seem like they can be really, really helpful. Losing a bit of maneuverability hurts, but again, so far I think that Random has not been like uncomfortable playing a close-range game against PBrittle.
I mean, PBrittle, of course, like, really knowing when to pull the trigger on some of his options. Like, we saw, like, a lot of ledge pressure, and he opted to go for a down air, like, spike onto Random, which, you know, just about any other character, that would have worked, but the startup from Random actually saved him.
I love that idea from PBrittle to go for that ledge guard, too. Just mistimed it. Random is able to make it back, but, yeah, losing that double jump can be really, really bad for Corrin. You do have that big hitbox covering you. High recovery. For who?
Yeah, it gets caught. Oh, not the neutral get up into a charge up F smash.
Yeah, you got to keep your eyes open for that heat check. And definitely once you start getting caught in that chainsaw, you can't DI upwards, especially on PS2 where that ceiling's a little bit lower. Will lead to an early grave, just like we saw there in PBrittle. He's trying to bring it back real quick.
He's going for it. I think that's like the third or fourth time he's opted for down tilt into down air at the ledge.
Just to see if it works out, you know?
I mean, when it works, it works.
At the higher percents, though, right, I would like to see a bit more like maybe down tilt forward or something like that, right? Just to, even if it doesn't get the KO, right, at least set something up. But down tilt up smash, that fastest up smash in the game, I believe. And again, lower ceilings on PS2 definitely works out.
Now, banana in hand, but a reversal from Random. Now taking the banana back.
I wasn't able to recognize one of those really awkward, just like inside the arm hitboxes of the pin connecting right there. Kind of tough to get that follow-up ready. You see PBrittle go back to the ledge. And we discussed this earlier, right? Corrin, ledge guarding, ledge trapping even. Like, really, really scary place to be, but great cover on the landing, too.
Yeah, great call out on the air dodge. And the huge back air from Corrin. Throwing in a little bit of stuns.
Ooh, again go for the down airs, but recovered into the side of the ledge. Did not get the ledge snap window. You got to be careful where you put those barrels, Diddy Kong.
Yeah, barrel's not working out for PBrittle this time.
Unlike the game one. They give and they take.
You live by the barrel, you die by the barrel.
And sometimes you very badly die by the barrel.
But yeah, Corrin seems like a solid pick for Random.
Yeah, definitely working out really well. I think, again, just sort of going up against a very maneuverable character like Diddy Kong and not having like lingering hitboxes to shut down approaches, and kind of having to be very precise the way that you are with Sephiroth, right? I think you prefer being able to just say, okay, like you want to use that burst movement, you want to try to get up close to me, gonna make it a lot harder when you've got those swords flying around like that. And going to Smashville for Game 3, I normally think of this as a very, very good Corrin stage, Z-Fly.
Yeah, it's a good Corrin stage, but we know how good Diddy can be with platforms.
For sure.
Like
yeah, especially
trapping,
combo games, yeah.
Having that extension on the down tilt up smash, making it kill just a little bit sooner. Like, platforms and Diddy, they go like peanut butter and jelly.
Or peanut brittle and a good dessert.
Oh, true.
I will say. PBrittle, honestly, I mean, definitely doing a decent job of controlling the game so far. Again, like, things can turn around so quickly if Corrin gets an early hit, but how about finally getting that banana and the downer to connect for that early stock? And we're going to go for it again. You know it.
Yeah, he did, in fact, pull the trigger on another downer.
Oh
Going
my
for
gosh.
it again. And, you know, he's at the point right now where he can take that risk. The risk reward is in his favor. If he gets another downer, it's going to put Random in such a horrible position.
You see those full hop nairs as well over at the ledge. That's PBrittle looking for another one. Like, he will not chill on him.
Man, we thought like the previous matches were trying to hurt each other. I feel like PBrittle took game too personally.
I did not want to lose one game in this bracket, and now I will try. Nice coverage.
My record is tarnished.
Really like that back air to cover. Again, like noticing a lot of the burst movement habits from PBrittle. I like that Random called that out with the back air. Said, okay, like I know that you love those ledge cancels, so yeah, really good coverage right there, but does still need to get this first stock off the table. And again, we talked about it, right? If you don't have the exact right setup as Corrin, that can start getting tough when you get into those higher percents.
Of course, using a double jump to end the monkey flip.
Nice.
Oh, great. And we're seeing a much better job, probably like the best job from PBrittle when it comes to utilizing his banana in the game. Like
yeah,
this set.
Lots of conversions, right? Lots of option coverage as well, and not letting a lot of this happen, right?
Yeah, not letting Random
hold
hold on to it, not letting him control the space or dictate how PBrittle approaches. PBrittle has been putting on the gas, but at the same time, it's been very methodical about how he does it, because he's not just random. He's not constantly like just pressuring Random. He's getting banana in hand and then applying pressure, and that's where we see the success coming through.
Ooh, we're going off stage, though. Big opportunity for PBrittle to get something to happen. Did get the banana back in hand. Did not look out for that tech in, though. We haven't seen a lot of those tech chase setups yet either, though. Like, we saw the one to take that last stock with the conversion into the down smash, but other than that, it's just been a lot of true combo stuff.
I mean, true combos can be what leads you into a victory if you can get them. If you can continue to land your openers into your true combos, you know, we've seen Terry get away with stuff like that for how long?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Corrin can't do much the same. 106%, right? Like a back air near the ledge, a tipper pin. These are all things that can threaten this second Diddy stock right now. PBrittle is able to shut it down with the banana. Again, like you were mentioning, doing a much better job of using it to control the pace of the game as you would normally expect. We are seeing that damage climb back up on Random, who's been doing a great job of utilizing movement to, you know, not just let PBrittle just bowl over with burst movement and all of that, but it's starting to slip away.
Yeah, but banana is in hand for Random again. We can see, like, just he's very good at like doing the Z drop into aerials to make sure that he can have his hands on the banana as long as possible.
Holding onto it for sure. We'll see, Random sitting at 90%. Banana to F smash at the ledge could definitely take it at this point, so you got to be careful of that. Peanut in hand, not able to do anything with it, and just as it goes, there is the banana into F smash. The classic Diddy finisher. PBrittle going to take it 2-1, looking real smooth, not chunky in that game number 3.
Very, very true. Yes, no chunks at all.